traffic. Gonna go deep. Has a man deep. It is caught for the touchdown.
Zach escapes pressure. Zach tucks in and runs. Zach Wilson's loose. Zach Wilson's running. He's got all day. He stays in bounds. Zach Wilson caught it. Zach Wilson gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to another Jets Media live stream. We're back live at night, 9:40 p.m. The New York Jets have themselves a crazy free agency to start it off, man. If you guys didn't know, I was live today pretty much the entire day for 5.5 hours, no big deal. And I knew that the Jets would make a big-time signing, of course, when I'm not live. And they did. And that's CJ Uzomah. I made a video already of my reaction. And if you guys watch that video, you probably won't notice it. But I was rushing because I had dinner plans to get to. And people were picking me up. And I was like, 10 minutes until I'm getting picked up. And CJ Uzomah is now in the Jets. And I'm like, I have to make a video before I go to my dinner plans. And that's exactly what I did. Oh, my gosh. The New York Jets got CJ Uzomah, man. I'm excited to talk about it. Jack, you coming over? Are you pulling up or are you just joking? Pull up, Jack. Let me know. Pull up, Jack. Let's do this. CJ Uzomah is a great pickup. I am so happy, bro. Dan's in the chat. Yo, what's good, Rich? I'm super hyped. Yes, sir. Bring me one more signing, please. Yeah, we're going to get into some players that I want the Jets to sign. And I just needed to go live again. I needed to go live again to talk about this, bro. Like, the New York Jets actually went out there and got a tight end. We have a tight end. Can you imagine that we actually have a tight end, guys? So welcome in. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Want to do a nice little brief live stream at night because the Jets are making moves. And I'm going to be live all day tomorrow, all day Wednesday, so don't you guys worry. So welcome in, everybody. Pour yourself into the stream. We're just getting started here on Jets Media. So there's rumors that the Jets are obviously not done, and there's more people that will be coming. There's more people that will be signed with the Jets. There's rumors about Stephon Gilmore. There's rumors about Marcus Williams. There's another guy I would love in DJ Jones. So first and foremost, I want to talk about CJ Uzomah. So I want to talk about CJ Uzomah because this is a man that is coming from a team that went to the Super Bowl, right? I think he's going to have an extremely productive season for the New York Jets for a multitude of reasons, right? If you look at his numbers for the Cincinnati Bengals, he put up decent numbers with Jamar Chase, with T. Higgins, with Taj Boyd, with Joe Mixon as the weapons on that offense. So now add him to this Jets offense, and he's a yak tight end. He's a perfect scheme fit. Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. And he's a scheme fit. He's a great culture guy. He's someone that's going to come into this locker room and be an absolute big-time leader for this New York Jets franchise. Chris Collinsworth put out a tweet saying that the Jets hit a home run. He's going to be a great culture guy. He's going to be a very underrated signing for the New York Jets. And we're not done. We're not done. So I needed to go live at night to talk about these moves, guys, because I'm just so hyped up. When I was at dinner, man, I was just staring at my phone, refreshing Twitter. And you know what's crazy? I tweeted out the news when we signed CJ Uzomah, and both John Franklin Myers and Elijah Moore quote tweeted my tweet, and they're hyped up. They're hyped up. They responded to my report that that we signed CJ. And no, I don't have any sources. I just basically got the news and I tweeted it out so all Jets Twitter gets the update. But it's cool to see John Franklin Myers and Elijah Moore active on Twitter, showing that they're pumped up for the New York Jets acquisition, because I'm just pumped up, man. I really am. A lot of people were worried that the Jets are going to go into free agency and do nothing. They're going to be sitting back. They're not going to make any moves. They're going to be all B-list guys. No. The New York Jets and Joe Douglas actually went out there and spent money. They didn't just sign Laken Tomlinson, bro. They gave him a big contract. CJ Uzomah, $8 million per year. That's a decent contract for a tight end. And we brought back our guy Braxton Berrios. You kidding me? Broadway Jets in the chat. Today is a great day to have a great day. You already know, Matt. I'm assuming this is Matt. If it's Mike, I can never tell who's who. But usually it's Mike. It's Matt. But yeah, bro, today is a great day to have a great day. Very well said. I am so excited from all the moves. I really am. Let me know your thoughts in the chat, everybody. Your thoughts of today's moves. Who is your favorite signing? These are the two big ticket guys we brought in. The other guys, all other moves. The other moves are all people we re-signed, Braxton, Berrios, and Tevin, Coleman. And it's just a really fun time right now. Yep, it is Mike. I knew it. I mean, Matt. I'm sorry. I don't think Mike has the password. That's funny. What are your thoughts about all these moves, Matt? You pumped up? I can tell by your Twitter you're pumped up. Anyone see Richie? I want to know why Richie did Bobby Lupo. Funny one. Tomlinson, Uzomah, and Berrios were cheaper than Olakun and Kirk. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. The Jacksonville Jaguars are like overpaying everybody, and we're over here paying guys for good contracts. The Jaguars are paying that tax that usually the Jets have to pay. For whatever reason, that's not happening. So some other guys that are still available on the market. Marcus Williams, Stephon Gilmore, DJ Hill. Now, notice an interesting trend here, right? The New York Jets have not signed or done one thing to the defensive side of the ball yet. Now, that makes you wonder. Obviously, the moves are not done, so there's going to be a signing either tonight or tomorrow or Wednesday on the defensive side of the ball, obviously. But what I'm trying to say is, could this mean that the New York Jets go defensive heavy in the draft? Is it a opportunity where the defense is going to be the priority at number 4, number 10? Do we take an edge in Sauce Gardner? Do we take a linebacker? Or do we still go offense and get a wide receiver at number 10? I don't know. A lot of things got to sort itself out, but we will see. Broadway Jets, my guy Matt says, Tomlinson is a big plus at a huge need. Thought he might go for a little less. Uzomah, great guy. Thought he would go for more. Berrios' contract is perfect. I cannot believe we got Berrios for a 2-year, $12 million contract. All the rumors that there's teams out there willing to pay him $8 million, $9 million. We're never going to get him. He's going to go somewhere for the money. No. Braxton staying home for $6 million a year? Unreal. It really is unreal. Braxton Berrios being re-signed made these two signings that much better, because if Braxton Berrios is still unsigned, I would have a lot of anxiety that we're not going to re-sign him. Because I don't know why. I just thought it would have been such a mistake to let Braxton Berrios walk in free agency, man. I really would have. I would have thought it was a bad idea for a lot of reasons. Outside of just his play on the field, his presence in the locker room, and his chemistry with Zach Wilson, and his character, and his just presence is just a person you want to re-sign. It sets a good example to the rest of the franchise. What happens when you're a player that plays well? You're going to get compensated. You're going to get brought back, especially if you're a culture fit. That's exactly what it is. The NY Bully, Joe Douglas, gets a solid A so far. Welcome back, my man. Appreciate you tuning in. What about the Honey Badger? Yeah, of course, Tyrann Mathieu still available. I just don't know how much more money Joe Douglas is willing to spend on big-time people. Lawrence Cager's on Twitter saying, you go and see. He's a little amped up to prove people wrong this year. So, guys, today I was live for 5.5 hours breaking all the news. And, of course, a couple hours after I go live, we signed CJ Uzomah, which is why I wanted to go live right now. I'm really excited that we actually made a big-time move. But who's next? Who's going to be next? Let me know in the chat. I want to hear your thoughts. Who are the players that you want? There could be moves tonight, for sure. There could be moves tonight. No guaranteed, obviously, but also we can get some breaking news. The New York Jets sign someone. That can happen very, very easily. So, guys, if you're just tuning in, make sure you smash that like button. We got 25 likes with 82 people watching. Smash that thumbs up button on your way into the show. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. It's a good time to be a Jets fan. It really is. James saying, hey, Richie, love your content. Spreading love to all the Jets YouTubers. Thank goodness we re-signed Berrios. James, I really do appreciate the support, my man. Really does mean a lot. The Jets community is rich. And what I mean by that, we're very lucky to have such great content creators. And no, I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about Matt O'Leary and all those guys. Oh, no, I'm looking at the chat. And you guys are breaking some news to me that I don't want to hear. Come on, man. Now, it seems legit, so I'm not even questioning that it's fake news because I can tell it's legit. DJ Jones signs with the Denver Broncos to a 3-year, $30 million contract. Damn it. That was the one guy that I just wanted so bad on that D-line, bro. Oh, man. All right, let's add that to the list. We got some breaking news. See, signings are happening still. Signings are happening still here. I'm going to add that. Broncos sign. Damn, bro. There goes my dream. Hold on. Adding the banner. Here it is. NFL news, Broncos signed D-tackle DJ Jones to a 3-year, $30 million contract. And that is the same contract that Foley signed, if I'm not mistaken. Correct? Foley got the same contract. It is pricey, not going to lie. You know, that is a $10 million contract for a backup would be a lot. But I really wanted him. I really thought that he'd take this defensive line to another level. But people have to realize that we do have a big-time hole on the defensive line. I know that Jets fans don't want to hear it, right? But the interior defensive line is unfortunately not deep anymore. Last year it was. Right now, Foley walked. Shepard is going to walk. And we need a person to replace Foley Fatukasi. And that's the big problem, right? Foley Fatukasi has signed with the Jaguars, James, if you're not aware. And Rankins we don't have to re-sign Rankins. He's on the team next year. We actually could get out of his contract if we want to save cap space. But right now, it doesn't make sense to cut Sheldon Rankins, guys. There's no reason to do that. We don't have bodies. We don't have bodies on this D-line. We need as many as possible. I know that Sheldon Rankins didn't do anything crazy for us last year, but we don't really have anybody. So a big person that's going to be added to the another person that's going to be added to the defensive line rotation next year that maybe could become an actual force is Jonathan Marshall. Jonathan Marshall was a 6th-round pick for us last year, our final pick in the NFL draft. He was a player that Joe Douglas and Robert Saleh brought in for a developmental piece. He got some playing time at the end of the season last year. And I would love if Jonathan Marshall's name is called this year. Say he's the first man off the bench, because his defensive line does a steady rotation. Say he's part of that second unit. I'm down. I would love to see the year 2 of Jonathan Marshall. And I would not be shocked if the Jets draft another D-tackle, like a Haskell Garrett that we coached at the Senior Bowl. I saw someone in the chat mention him. If they want to take a D-tackle early, I don't really expect that, but we will see. I see a lot of Jets fans wanting Jordan Davis. But the Jordan Davis just doesn't make sense to me because we have Quinnen Williams and John Franklin Myers. And we don't want Jordan Davis playing behind Quinnen and John Franklin Myers, right? We need him on the field at all times. So we need depth on the D-line, and it's slowly the market's shrinking. Maybe the Jets were interested in DJ Jones and they just did not like that that contract. That's my guess, because $10 million per year is the same contract that Foley got with the Jaguars. But the Broncos paid a good price for him, man. But so take him off the Jets wish list. Now some other players on the D line. Solomon Thomas is a player to look out for sure. And I'm excited to see what happens. So yeah, guys, welcome back into the stream. If you guys were here during my stream last like a couple hours ago, welcome back. My brain is like fried low key, but I'm like, I gotta go live again. So smash that thumbs up button for your boy. Greatly appreciate that. Nathan Shepard needs to step up too. Nathan Shepard is a free agent, so he's not on the Jets anymore unless we re-sign him. So right now, the depth chart, let's go look at the Jets depth chart on the D-line, right? Handle Smart is still on the roster, but I mean, who wants Handle Smart? You feel me? To play any meaningful minutes. So the D-line right now consists of Quinnen Williams, John Franklin Myers, Sheldon Rankins, and Jonathan Marshall and Tanzel Smart, right? That's it. I'm talking about interior defensive line, because on the edge, we have Bryce Huff, we have Carl Lawson, we have Jabari Zuniga, Tim Ward, Bradley Ade. Tanzel Smart disrespect. I'm not disrespecting him. I just feel like I definitely want another player to add depth. You feel me? But outside of the D tackle spot, there's a lot of other guys that we are, missing out on. Let's see. So at linebacker, as of right now, our starting linebacker alongside CJ is Quincy Williams. As of right now, Brendan Eccles remains the starting cornerback alongside Bryce Hall. As of right now, Bryce Huff is the starting edge rusher alongside Carl Lawson. As of right now. So that's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of holes to be filled. And the safeties right now is Ashton Davis and Jason Pinnock and LaMarcus Joyner and Will Parks. I'm expecting the Jets to go out there and sign a safety and draft a safety still. Hope we sign Bosman. Yeah, man. So, guys, let me know in the chat. Let me know if there's a player out there that you really want the Jets to sign. Which player out there do you want the Jets to sign? Marcus Williams, the Honey Badger, Stephon Gilmore? Let me know. I'm looking at this depth chart in ESPN. It's not updated. They got Laken Tomlinson at left guard, and they have LDT at right guard with AVT coming off the bench. Like, what's up, ESPN? Let's see a legit depth chart. You feel me? You know what's a really good sign that the Jets got these two guys? A good thing about these two men? It's always a good thing when you see the fans of the team that lost these players be upset, right? Cincinnati Bengals fans, they're very upset that CJ Uzomah has left them. San Francisco 49ers fans, they are very upset that Laken Tomlinson is on the Jets now. So that shows you that they're good players, and now they're ours. Two veterans, two players that have Super Bowl experience, two players at position of need. So you see a common thread here, guys? We're paying guys to positions of need that is going to have an impact immediately. Because so many people kept saying, Richie, Joe Douglas is not a good GM. He's too frugal with his money. He's not going to pay anybody. He's paying people. And he's not done paying people. He ain't done yet. No, he ain't. But we are getting a little good glimpse of what the draft is going to look like. That's a good thing. I feel like it's very obvious that we might go defense in the draft. All right, so this news of DJ Jones going to the Broncos tells me that there's still activity happening around the league, right? That tells me that there's still activity around the league. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but Justin Hardy tweeted saying that if we get a Saint, it's going to be lit. Maybe he's referring to Marcus Williams. You never know. So I think the next position of need for the Jets when it comes to free agency should be safety, defensive tackle, wide receiver, linebacker, corner. But I don't know if I'm on board with Stephon Gilmore. Am I? Am I a bad person for saying that? Like, Stephon Gilmore was like the best corner in the NFL at one point in time, like not too long ago, right? He's 31 years old. He got traded to the Panthers last year. And if you look at his stats, I mean, they're pretty much amazing. I just don't know if the New York Jets are going to pay a lot of money for a 31-year-old corner. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't see the Jets paying top dollar for a veteran corner like that. I really don't. I see them drafting another corner and developing him. It feels like this Jets team is building the defense from the front back, right? So that's why I don't know if Stephon Gilmore is going to happen. Even though the Jets look like they're interested. You know, there's a lot of rumors out there. There's a lot of reports from viable sources that Stephon Gilmore is at the top of the Jets list, and they're going all in to get him. Now, will they overpay for him? Because it seems like that's the only way they're going to get him. So now I'm going to start refreshing Twitter like a madman again. Because the Jets are far from done. And there's going to be a lot of moves to be made in the coming hours, or we have to wait till tomorrow. I'm down for it to happen now, though, while I'm live. Because that's always fun. Right, guys? So you got 150 people tuning in. Welcome in. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like button for your boy. Smash that thumbs up. We were live all day today. We're back live tonight. We're going to be live tomorrow. We're going to be live Wednesday. It's a Jets Media Frenzy live stream. All right, so in the latest NFL news, guys, a Jets target of mine that I wanted so bad, DJ Jones to the Broncos for a 3-year, $30 million contract. But I don't think the Jets would have done this deal, financially speaking wise. So I'm not shocked now. Dante Jackson is definitely a player I would be interested in. So we're live here waiting for any more news to break. We could talk about the moves that's already been done. The New York Jets have signed Laken Tomlinson to a 3-year, $40 million contract. And tight end CJ Uzomah for a 3-year, $24 million contract. We re-sign our own Braxton Berrios to a 2-year, $12 million contract. And we re-sign our own Tevin Coleman to a 1-year deal. So that's the latest news for the Jets. They're not done. We're just getting started here. And I'm loving it, man. So, Connor Hughes is reporting a lot of interesting things about the Jets for sure. I'm just curious to see what happens. Everybody on Jets Twitter is now tweeting at Justin Hardy, asking him to update us on Marcus Williams. Because if Marcus Williams gets signed by the Jets, I think Jets Twitter will explode. Because he makes way too much sense for us. You know, it's kind of like, wait, does he make a little too much sense for us? He's 26 years old. He had a PFF grade of a 79.7. And Marcus Williams would be a big-time piece, man. I just don't know if it's going to happen or not. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Connor Hughes says they will get Gilmore or Williams. If I had to choose between Stephon Gilmore or Marcus Williams, I'm going Marcus Williams all the way. Still can't believe Christian Kirk at 84 mil. Yeah, me neither. I don't even know how that's even possible. How the hell do you do that? And hey, imagine Christian Kirk proves everybody wrong. Puts up 1,400 yards, 10 touchdowns. Now I'm refreshing Twitter again, thinking I'm just going to get breaking news. But realistically, that's not happening. So, hey, I'm not being negative, man. I just don't know what to expect anymore. It's crazy because when we signed Laken Tomlinson, Jack was on the stream, and I went up to get a quick snack while he took over the stream. I come back, I hear him talking like he's very excited, and I'm like, what happened? Did I miss a signing? And I come back and I see that we signed Tomlinson. I start freaking out. I start updating the graphics and I start tweeting out the news. And then when we signed Braxton Berrios, you guys in the chat were like, Brax is back. Brax is back. And I was like, oh my God, you better not be busting my chops. He better be a Jet. He better be re-signed. I checked Twitter. He was signed. Awesome stuff. And then I leave my live stream after 5.5 hours. And I had dinner reservations for a friend's birthday tonight. And they were picking me up at 7:15. 7:15. CJ Uzomah to the Jets. That news breaks at 7:05. And I'm like, this could not have happened at the worst time for me. I have my friends about to pick me up in 10 minutes, and I have to make a video on this. So what do? I sprint here, and I record a video and upload it, the fastest video I've ever uploaded in my entire life. So that's just how the free agency has gone for me personally. And while I was at dinner, I was just on Twitter, refreshing Twitter over and over again, waiting for a move to happen. And then I'm like, I got to go live when I'm home because I got a lot to talk about, and I want to be live when something happens. So we're back. So that's my fun little story. Should we get both Williams and Gilmore? I don't think we should get both. I think that's a little overkill. I don't want to tie that much cap into the secondary like that. I'd rather get Marcus Williams, draft Sauce Gardner. Yep, I said it. How much money do we have left? I'm not sure the exact amount of money we have left, but we have enough money to make another big move. That's all you need to know, right? That's all you need to know. So there's a lot of mutual interest between Marcus Williams and the Jets. Oh, my. Should I make the thumbnail about Marcus Williams? Should we go on a Marcus Williams watch? I want Marcus Williams on the Jets. Let's go, baby. I want to see it. All right, we can get the DJ Jones news out of here, right? I don't want to keep looking at this. You guys get the idea. Man, it's fun going live with you guys. You guys are a fun time. Not going to lie. The chat cracks me up. You guys are energetic. You guys are engaging. What more can you ask for? What more could I ask for my chat? But we live right now, baby. So what's the chat have to say about the free agency moves? Are we done yet? Are we going to keep going? How are we feeling? John Franklin Myers and Elijah Moore are happy. They both they quote tweeted my tweet of the news that we signed him, and they're pumped up. Trying to see if there's anything going on in Twitter right now. Don't see anything happening. Nothing is coming out new. So let's just talk about these new things. Kev is feeling a little elated. All right, I see you. Where do we get our number one receiver? Jack asks. Good question. I think we're going to find our receiver in the draft. And I also think that at the end of the season, our number one receiver is going to be already on the roster. That man will be looked at as the number one receiver for the New York Jets after this season. Bold take. That means he's going to lead the Jets in receptions, in yards, and touchdowns. Elijah Moore will do that. That's my prediction. I think we're going to add another receiver. I'm not saying we won't. But whatever receiver we add, Elijah Moore will play better than. Is that a bold take? I don't know. But I think people are forgetting how good Elijah Moore is. And I think the only thing holding him back is health. If he can do what he did for that 6-game stretch before he got hurt, throughout the regular season, he's putting up numbers just as good as anybody else. That's how good he was as a rookie. So I'm on board of adding another number one receiver because there's nothing wrong with having multiple number ones. Look what Cincinnati did with Jamar Chase. They got T. Higgins and Taj Boyd. Those three can all be number ones on other teams. So I'm not saying we shouldn't add another number one, but I think we low-key already have a number one on the roster. Treylon Burks, I would love Treylon Burks. Add Treylon Burks to this team, and then all of a sudden we have two dynamic wide receivers for the future. Set in stone. Trey Burks and Elijah Moore. Trey Burks and Elijah Moore, bro. Would love that. Did you see Duke Manyweather mention weird us signing left guard if need a right guard? It's not guaranteed. Tackle can succeed as well on the other side. I don't know. I feel like he wouldn't have signed with the Jets if he didn't want to play right guard. I don't think it's going to be that much of a transition. He's a veteran. He's been in the league for a while. He has experience at right guard. I didn't see that tweet. Let me go look at Duke Manyweather's tweet. Did he tweet that earlier when we first signed him? Oh, yeah, here it is. So Laken Tomlinson playing right guard, I don't think is going to be a big problem. Yeah, I don't think that's an issue. Great day, night, all. Good show, Rich. Thank you, Santana. Thank you for tuning in. Carter needs at least 20 touches a game. I'm down for that. George Pickens at 38. I'm down for that. I'm down for a lot of things. Anything that brings my Jets players. Everybody smash that like button for your boy. I greatly appreciate that. How many people do we got in the chat? I can't even tell. We got 206 people tuning in right now with 72 likes. Can we get 100 likes? Smash that thumbs up button for your boy. Boom, 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 boom. So we can get more NFL and Jets fans in here. It's a great time to be a Jets fan. I feel like the New York Jets have been doing a phenomenal job all day today, signing CJ Uzomah and Laken Tomlinson. That is big time stuff. Other potential targets are Stephon Gilmore, Marcus Williams, Tyrann Mathieu, Russell Gage, DJ Chark, Solomon Thomas. A lot of guys are still available. This beat, low key, if you catch me just like bopping, I'm sorry. I just can't stop. I really do like this beat. We can get Barkley. Why not? I don't know why. All right. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Saquon Barkley from you guys in the chat. I've never really made a video on him or ever talked about him. So everybody in the chat, let me know right now. Would you want the New York Jets to trade for Saquon Barkley? I need to hear it. I need to hear if you guys want the New York Jets to trade for him for like a 4th round pick or something like that. Let me know in the chat. Would you want him? Because I'm seeing a lot of people talking about him. All right, the results are coming in. Yes, Saquon. No. Yes. No. I love answering questions, asking questions. You guys are funny. Yes, on Barkley. No, on Barkley. No, yes, no. Oh, that's funny. You guys, I'm going to add a poll. I'm adding a poll to this real quick. What's another player that you guys want the Jets to get? Trying to think of who I should add to the poll. Marcus Williams, Stephon Gilmore, Allen Robinson. There has to be another one that I'm missing. Bobby Wagner is a good one. All right. I think, yeah, I'll be Tyrann Mathieu. There we go. I have a feeling I know where this poll's going to go, but I'm going to do it anyway. All right. The poll's live. Everyone answer the poll in the chat. Who would you want the Jets to sign next? Marcus Williams, Stephon Gilmore, Tyrann Mathieu, or Allen Robinson? 25 votes. It's leading towards Marcus Williams, as I predicted. I think it's going to be heavy Marcus Williams. Heavy on the Marcus Williams hype. All right, guys. So Jack is actually pulling up to the crib. I'm going to go open up the back door so we can get in here. Hold on. Jack is coming through. Jack is here. Now, where's the chair? All righty. What up, Jack? Welcome back.
Yo.
Jack is back on the chat.
Yo.
What's good, bro?
How we doing, everybody? How we doing?
Here, let me position the camera for...
What a day it's been. Not the day I expected, if I'm being honest. But what an awesome What an awesome day it's been.
You happy with the move so far?
I'm happy with the moves, man. I'm happy with the moves. Clearly, it wasn't just one offseason that Joe Douglas is going to spend, prioritizing help for Zach Wilson. Because look at all the offensive moves we made today, man.
No defense yet. Maybe we're going defense in the draft. That's what that tells me.
Maybe a defense-heavy draft. Obviously, there's still a lot of time left in the free agency period, but no defense so far. But this offense, at least on paper right now, is looking good, guys. Especially after we draft a stud wide receiver early in this draft. So I'm hyped. It's gonna be sick, man. It's gonna be sick. The offense is looking fun.
Oh, yeah, baby. Offense is looking fun. So some rumors from Connor Hughes that the New York Jets are interested in Marcus Williams and Stephon Gilmore. And the Jets and Marcus Williams had a lot of interesting things. So I opened up a poll for them to vote. Who would you want the Jets to decide next? We got 91 votes. 59% of you guys want Marcus Williams to be the next guy.
I would probably agree with that, honestly. That would probably be my pick out of the given names right there. Obviously, I love A-Rob. Honey Badger would be sick. Obviously, Stephon Gilmore is a phenomenal player as well, and that would be dope. But I heard some reports that he's probably going to want to look to go towards more of a contender team. And if he was to come to a team like us, then he would probably be out.
Sorry, I muted myself on accident. They heard most of that, though.
Okay. But yeah, Marcus Williams would be sick. I agree with you guys.
DJ Jones, the defensive tackle that I wanted really bad to replace Foley, just signed with the Broncos. So that guy's out.
He's out.
Can you guys hear us now? Should be able to hear us now. Yo, yeah, you can hear us now. Okay, good. I know we lost sound for a sec. So the latest news right now on Twitter is that the Jets are linked to Marcus Williams.
Matt O'Leary.
And Stephon Gilmore. I'm expecting them to add a safety somehow, some way. Connor Hughes just said, with Hill, Jones, and Fatukasi gone, it's important Jets address interior defensive line in coming days, aside from Quinnen, Rankins, and just Marshall. That's what I've been saying this entire stream, that don't sleep on the defensive line being a big addition.
No, Rich, we probably should make toast. We should get a glass of vino going maybe for Joe Douglas' efforts today.
No.
Toast to Joey D.
Toast for Joey D, baby. DJ Jones signed with the Broncos. So I needed to go live tonight. Just a brief, quick live. We're not going to do anything crazy and go all night because I'm going to be live all day again tomorrow. And I was live for 5.5 hours already today. I'm already going mentally insane. But it's a lot of fun going live with you guys. Breaking all the news and stuff. So there's a lot of holes to be filled, obviously, for the New York Jets. Still to be made, but at the same time, a lot of Jets fans were worried going to free agency, and rightfully so, that we're going to be stingy. We're not going to pay anybody. We're not going to sign anybody big name. Well, they went out there and they paid one of the best guards on the market. They went out there and got the tight end, probably the most talented tight end we've had since Dustin Keller. That's not saying much. Now let's double dip on the tight end position and draft another one. Maybe even sign another one. Which wide receiver will the Jets sign in free agency? It is inevitable. We're definitely going to sign a wide receiver in free agency. Now the question is who, right? I think it would make sense to sign Russell Gage because I don't think his market's going to be too crazy. I think that Joe Douglas is want to get a player in the building at the wide receiver spot that's a little cheap. And Russell Gage fits that fold, and he's also a really good piece to this team. He's a good scheme fit. He's another slot receiver that can replace Jameson Crowder's role. DJ Chark is another player I would love. I just don't know if Christian Kirk absolutely destroyed the wide receiver market. where now DJ Chark should be like, he's getting $18 million per year. Give me like 15 then. You know, like, what's going on, Jaguars? I don't know what that was even about.
Maybe they did that just to screw over other teams.
They did.
Landing free agents.
Yeah, like what was that? Like now,
It's just like
Allen Robinson.
Locate that for Christian Kirk.
Allen Robinson deserves like way more than Kirk. And he got 18 per year. Saquon Barkley could be like LaDainian Tomlinson was for us. I don't know. I don't think Saquon's coming to the Jets. I know that 95% of you guys don't want Saquon. There's like 5% in the chat that's preaching for him. So we have to make sure that we don't overspend on players. But at the same time, we haven't done that yet, right? We did pay Laken Tomlinson a big contract. We gave him a $13.5 million annual deal. So that's a big deal, man. That's a big contract. So, and then we gave CJ Uzomah a contract that's decent for a tight end, $8 million per year. That's a big contract. So we're doing some things. We're making some moves, right? Re-signed Braxton Berrios to a 12-year deal. They're on to you in the chat.
I know, man. Vern has been on to me all day, not going to lie. Vern has been on to me all day.
We're chilling here, living it up on this beautiful Monday night. The New York Jets free agency frenzy is live and fun. We're re-signing players or what? Yo, did you see this, Jack? Look how fire this is. John Franklin Myers.
Yep. Love
And,
that.
and Elijah Moore. Both say what's good to the tweet.
Love
And
that.
I spelled his name wrong. I might have to do
Can you
Twitter
edit
Blue.
it?
You have to pay for it. You have to there's a thing called Twitter Blue. It's like $3 a month. And you can edit. It's a bunch of new features. I might have to do it. Write it off as a thing, whatever. Yeah, so I'll be live all day tomorrow as well. So don't you guys worry. I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, any other questions you guys want Jack and I to answer before we end the stream? Again, we're not going to do anything crazy tonight. Just want to go live a little bit to talk about these two signings that we made today. But if there's a move that happens, then that's a different story.
That is right back on.
Yeah, I mean, we're going crazy. We're going all night. Or should I pull an all-nighter with you guys? Go live till 4 a.m.
What I want to know is what's your guys' favorite move that we made today? Out of the 4 big moves that we made today, what's your favorite move? What do you think is the most impactful move? I think my favorite move is probably the fact that we re-signed Braxton Berrios to an extremely fair deal. That's probably my favorite move of the day. The most impactful move of the day, however, it's got to be Laken Tomlinson to a 3-year deal. A new stud on the offensive line, a new protector for Zach Wilson. But what a day, man. Throws Uzomah into the mix as well. Just awesome, man. Awesome. Even let's give Tevin Coleman some love as well, man. Veteran presence.
Hey, already talked about him. We get to talk about that.
His, whenever his number was called, he was, so much more productive than everybody thought he was going to be this past year. And clearly he's got a lot left in the tank, so I think that's a good move as well. I like our running backs heading into this year, and I definitely expect another face to be added to that mix before training camp. And I'm feeling really good about this offense, man. And floor in year 2. And Wilson in year 2.
Like, honestly, if you look at the offensive depth chart, it low-key is set outside of just one more receiver and another tight end.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we got our fullback back, Nick Bowden. Don't sleep on that. That's a big piece that we brought back. No, in all seriousness, we got Zach at quarterback, Michael Carter, Tevin Coleman, Ty Johnson as the running backs. We got Elijah Moore, Corey Davis, Braxton Berrios as the 3 wide receivers. We're obviously going to add another receiver in free agency and the draft. The offensive line is shaping out at Becton, AVT, McGovern, Tomlinson, Fant. That O-line right there is going to be so fun to watch, especially in the run game. And the the tight end room. We actually have a tight end now, CJ Uzomah, and that's your offense. I mean,
Dude, if we get Trey McBride and we get
Trey McBride
pretty much
and fucking Traylon Burks,
pretty much any of these top tier wide receivers, I'd be very happy with. Whether it's Burks, who's my favorite, but Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Drake London. I feel like any of these guys would be a home run. And if we had Trey McBride and one of those guys, our offense is good, man. We all of a sudden have a good offense.
and an offense that's coming off like finishing the season on a high note with so many injuries. Like nobody was healthy on that offense. Elijah Moore was out. Corey Davis was out. Michael Carter was out at one point, and some offensive linemen were out. And Zach Wilson was healthy and playing good football without those players. So give Zach Wilson year number 2 with a healthy offense around him.
Please,
no tight end.
football gods, please don't let any of these guys go down before the season starts. Obviously, people are going to get injured during the year. You can't prevent it, but can we please this year not have a repeat of,
Give us 5
Carl
weeks.
Lawson of Carl Lawson last year, because that was just like the worst feeling in the world. Like I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Like that was our big free agent signing at this time last year.
Yeah.
And we were so hyped about it, making all these videos talking about Carl Lawson. Done.
Yeah.
In a split second.
Please, football gods, please hook us up in the injury department this year. Please.
So would you consider, I see a lot of people talking about Tyler Linderbaum, would you consider drafting him and moving on from McGovern? Because we don't really have a long-term answer at center.
I would. McGovern's not a long-term answer. He has no guaranteed money left on his contract. So if we were to cut Connor McGovern, it would just save $9 million. And that's that, and then all of a sudden we draft the center of the future who's locked up on a rookie deal in Tyler Linderbaum. And with the way draft boards have been looking as of late, I'm not gonna say 35, but if we were looking at a guy like Linderbaum, it would give Joe Douglas more freedom to potentially move around in the first round.
I would say
potentially trade back,
exactly.
Get him later in the first round, see what kind of assets we can get for trading back with the team in the first round. That's what Joe Douglas. That's the type of general manager he is. So I would definitely be open
Trade
to
back
something
from
like
10.
that. Yeah.
Going to 20s or 17, 18. I think that's the only way we get Linderbaum. I don't think we're drafting him at 10. That's the only way we get him. Because if we get Linderbaum, all of a sudden we might have one of the best running offensive lines in the league.
And that's New York Jet football, man. That's where we've seen success throughout the years. We went to 2 AFC championships in a row. We had a badass defense and, an unstoppable running attack. So, built on the back of a stick offensive line. So I think the offensive line is really starting to come together thanks to Joe Douglas. If we can start pounding the football down, teams' throats again. Zach Wilson is a much more talented quarterback than I think Mark Sanchez ever had the potential to be. So, I think that the sky's the limit for this offense, man. If these new additions stay healthy, if everybody stays healthy, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And I know we say this every year, guys, but, it's it feels good. It feels like, boom, right guard, tight end. It's like, okay, Joe Douglas knows. Like, obviously he knows because this is his job. But here we are, like, as fans, like day after day, just waiting for stuff like this to happen. And here it is. So it's feels good right now, man.
Yeah, I'm happy we didn't have to wait till 8:30 to re-sign Tevin Coleman or something like that.
Yeah.
We got Laken Tomlinson on the stream. We got Braxton on the stream. And then Uzomah we got later on in the day. Frankie actually broke the news about Uzomah. He texted me, Uzomah, nice son. What are you talking about, Frank? What are you talking about?
That's awesome. Shout out to Frank.
What are you talking about? Who should I sign? Uh-oh, Joe Douglas is in the chat. Who should I sign next? Sajama was for you, Richie. Joey D. Oh, there's a fun little joke that I'll tell you after the stream. I don't want to tell you on the stream. that is why that person said that. So all right, so Joe Douglas is out there. He's making some moves. So, guys, we're going to open this up to a quick Jets Q&A, and then we'll be live again tomorrow. So anybody that wants to ask Jack and I any questions, feel free to do so. We'll open this up to a Jets Q&A, and we'll go from there.
Big day.
Jets Q&A is live. Super chats are priority. Remember that. So you skip the line for all the other questions. But if you not send a super chat, I'll try to get to as many questions as possible before we end off the stream. Do you think we traded 10 for Devontae? I don't think Devontae's going anywhere. I saw a rumor that the franchise tag is not happy about, but I think he's going to end up in Green Bay again somehow.
Yeah, I feel like that's a total pipe dream.
Top 10 center under contract for only one more year. Hamilton at 4. Can piece other places. Gaping hole at both safety spots. Teams can ignore a cornerback. How defense is set up now. So Darryl wants Kyle Hamilton at number 4. And hey, for all we know, going into this draft, we could be like, oh, it kind of makes sense if we get Hamilton at number 4 now, based on all of the moves that we've made. If we do not sign Marcus Williams, if we do not sign a big-time safety, then yeah, maybe that will be something we have to talk about. And obviously, we have to see how the top 3 of the picks, the draft, pan out before that. But a lot of things are going to be shaken out before the draft, for sure.
Absolutely.
Seems certain we will go wide receiver at 10. Who are the guys at the top of your list? So Vern wants to know. So Jack, I'll let you answer this.
I got Traylon Burks at the top of my list. I just think he's extremely versatile and physical, and he's got all the traits to be our kind of chess piece on offense, similar to like Deebo Samuel type. But he's just bigger and stronger than Deebo. So yeah.
Wait, so we got some breaking Adam Schefter news. Justin Reid is signing to a team that he hasn't said. Breaking news. Former Texans Justin Reid intends to sign a 3-year contract. Oh, thanks, Shefty. With who? Is this the Jets?
Oh, man. Could be.
Justin Reid is signing with a team. Is it the Jets? Could be us, guys. I don't know.
That'd be sick, dude. Let's get some news right now.
Everyone's commenting with who. Look at with who, Adam? He forgot to put the team.
If we get a safety right now, too, this is like the greatest day of free agency that we've ever had.
Who did they sign with?
And like now we're gonna be so upset when Schefter tweets how he signs with whoever.
Chiefs.
Oh, come on!
Rappaport actually puts the team.
Damn it!
All right, bring home Tyron, baby. Bring home the Honey Badger. He's obviously not returning with Chiefs now.
Wow, yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, that's so funny that you forgot to say it.
Are we gonna get the Honey Badger though? Let's see Adam Schefter tweet now that the Jets are signing Tyrann Mathieu.
All right, so some NFL news. That's another Jets target off the board. It's a 3-year contract, $31.5 million. So that's some breaking news. Another player for the Jets that we wanted is gone. Now let's get Marcus Williams. I mean, I prefer Marcus Williams over Justin Reid anyway. I prefer Tyrann Mathieu over Justin Reid anyway. So I wanted Justin Reid, but he was not my number 1 target. So I'm not panicking that hard yet. So let's hope that the Jets make a signing as well. Well, now he fixes it.
He's got that Twitter blue.
Yeah, so what this tells you is that the Chiefs are probably moving on from Tyrann Mathieu. So that's a good thing for the Jets. And that's a big contract. I mean, how do the Chiefs even have money? Paying Patrick Mahomes like absurd amount.
$500 million.
So this is also a good thing to keep an eye for what the safety market's looking like. So for Justin Reid to get a 3-year contract that's just under or just over $10 million per year. So I think Marcus Williams is going to be higher than that wherever he signs because he's the better player. So maybe we can get Marcus Williams for like 13 to 14. I think that would get it done, but I just don't know if that's going to happen. And then Tyrann Mathieu is probably going to want a lot. So, and I'm not sure how much cap the Jets even have remaining available. So we got some more NFL news to talk about, and we'll see if anything else starts to hinder. But the worst part about this is I know right when I end the stream, the Jets going to sign someone. Right when I end the stream.
You think Joe Douglas is still doing his due diligence right now?
Yeah, he's on the phone with Marcus Williams.
Let's see something.
Landon Collins is now a free agent as well. That's an interesting player. He got released from the Commanders. Now, John asked the real question that matters. Jack, when are you dropping the album?
Actually, oddly enough, I'm going to the recording studio next Monday.
Look at that. Some inside info of the Jack McGalley music world.
Yeah, we from today.
Stay tuned. Jack is dropping some original music in the next couple of months.
For sure. It's going to be sick. It really is going to be sick. Well, thank you for your interest in that, John.
Yeah, that's awesome. Justin Reid to KC equals Matthews is gone. Yeah, that's the first thing that I thought of when I saw the news as well. Honey Badger is out of Kansas City, no doubt.
Yeah. Where's he going to go?
Yeah.
The New York Jets.
29 years old. He's got a lot of. I mean, he better, right?
Better.
I mean, what's going on?
Unless we have plans to draft Kyle Hamilton. But we need 2 safeties,
Yeah.
So
Right now, the safety room, we have Marcus Joyner back, who was the starting safety for us last year, who missed the entire season. We couldn't tell if he was a good player or not. Will Parks, who actually played well for us in the 2 games he played. Ashton Davis, and then Jason Pinnock, who moved to safety at the end of the year that actually played really well. So that's the 4 safeties that we have on the roster, and there's no doubt that we need to add another one in free agency and the draft.
Yeah, I'm not really thrilled with any of those 4 names.
Yeah, no way.
So yeah, we gotta add some talent in that position.
What if we sign Tyrann Mathieu and we draft Kyle Hamilton? That's so unrealistic where I don't even want to talk about that hypothetical anymore.
Could be. Could happen.
Very
It's
well
not
could.
gonna happen, but we have the ability to make it happen.
I mean, Lewis Seen from the in the draft. Heat-seeking missile.
Justin Reid replaces Tyrann Mathieu, who should be seeking $30 million plus guaranteed on a $48 million contract.
Yeah, so Spock Track. This is Spock Track, the website. This is their account. This guy. So the contract that Tyrann Mathieu is expected to get, according to Spock Track, is around a $48+ million deal. So I'm assuming that's like a 3-year contract. Let's do the math real quick. So like $16 million per year is something that people are expecting Tyrann Mathieu to bring in. That's exactly what I would expect from a player of his caliber. 29 years old, Pro Bowler. So yeah.
It makes me upset when I hear that, man. Can Tyrann Mathieu just spend money?
Breaking Honey Badger on the loose in Kansas City. I'm told he's been lost and trying to find his way home to it. There's nothing better. That's
With his boy Will Parks.
Yeah, like you want to reunite with your boy Will Parks? Are we sleeping on Will Parks?
Will Parks is not going to play.
Yeah,
Like Tyrann Matthew is going to come to hang out with Will Parks. And Will
Imagine
Parks is not gonna
Matthew
be
comes
on the active roster.
and Will Parks is the starter next to him, and Will Parks becomes like the next big thing.
Listen,
Never know.
I guess stranger things have happened, right?
Yeah. Is CJ Mosley recruiting? I hope. How much for Marcus Williams? I think Marcus Williams will probably get a 4-year deal around $14-15 million if I had to guess, the way the market's shaping up. Justin Reid got just over $10 million, and Marcus Williams is the better player. So I think that's where Marcus Williams is looking to get, and the Jets are interested. The Jets are definitely interested. All right, so it seems like everything is slowly decaying. Look at that. Our man was in the Pro Bowl. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's a Pro Bowl guard.
Yeah.
He's a left guard, though.
Should be no problem.
Oh.
Should be no problem. In order to know your responsibility as a lineman, you need to know what the guys next to you are doing. In order for you to properly execute, you need to know what they're supposed to be doing. So it should be no problem for him to switch guard spots. A player of his caliber, he's been doing it for as long as he has at the pro level. So I think we're good. Connor Hughes also did tweet earlier in the day. I remember he specifically addressed that in one of his tweets, saying the Jets expect no issues whatsoever in terms of Tomlinson switching sides, and he will be playing right guard. So let's get it. Let's get it, boys and girls.
Facts.
We got a new right guard, Pro Bowl caliber, baby.
And he played right guard in college, which is a bonus. So we made a big-time signing, 2 of them to be exact, of 2 positions of need. The next 2 positions of need that I expect is safety, D tackle, linebacker, wide receiver. I think that's going to be the next domino to fall. When that will happen, I'm not sure, but we'll be refreshing Twitter until it does happen. But guys, we're going to probably end the stream off here. Just want to go live for a quick hour and talk about the news of CJ Uzomah and Laken Tomlinson on the New York Jets. So anything you'd like to say, Jack, before we end off the stream about the moves today or what you expect next?
It's been an extremely exciting day, and I think Joe Douglas really did a great job of addressing some massive holes on this team just today alone. And next up is defense. Next up is that safety, maybe a corner, maybe a linebacker. Who knows? Maybe somebody to replace Foley. It's definitely, I would say, defense next up. But also, we are definitely going to bring in a free agent wide receiver. Who's that going to be? So we have a lot of things coming up, maybe even tonight. But in the coming days as well. So I'm just happy to be here. And real quick, King Wilson, I think he asked, I saw him ask a couple times, but we couldn't get to it. He said, what record do you guys think? Yeah. And, this is an important year for us, man. I'm thinking 7-8 wins at a minimum, man. We need to show improvement. Zach Wilson needs to look, miles better than he looked last year. And, I think 7-8 wins is really a step in the right direction. And I think we can do it with the guys that we brought in today. Like 100% we can get to that mark. So I'm feeling good, feeling very optimistic. Thank you to the boy Rich for making this all happen, having me on. And until next time.
Yes, sir. Pappy, welcome to the YouTube membership program. I appreciate you becoming a member on Jets Media. Guys, if you want to become a member, you can do that by down below. Click in the join box, and you'll see all the accolades and the perks you'll get when you become a member of Jets Media. So shout out to Pappy for joining the membership program. So, guys, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'll be live tomorrow morning. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button if you're not already. I greatly appreciate that on your way out. And leave a comment down below when the stream is all over about your thoughts about where you want to go with the New York Jets next. And we got another donation to get due. Allen Robinson went to the Browns. I don't think he went to the Browns.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Happy, I appreciate the $5 dono.
We do appreciate the super chat.
Where do you see this news? You have some sources. I don't see it.
Yep.
I don't think Allen Robinson's on the Browns. Sorry to tell you that, man.
I don't think so.
Reid to the Chiefs, yes, but Allen Robinson's not on the Browns. But I do appreciate your $5 donation, my man.
Tomorrow he will be on the Jets.
Tomorrow he'll be on the Jets. But then no Treylon Burks. One or the other. All right, so Allen Robinson's not on the Browns. Just wanted to double check. Maybe Poppy's can tell, see through time. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this stream. I appreciate it. All love. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Have a good night, everybody. It's been a fun day.